What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Jack, and I'm back with another episode of A Daily Dose. Today, we're going to be reacting to a video titled, Men, Please Approach Us. Women are begging men to approach them. Alright, so without further ado, we're going to jump right into the video. Before we get started, make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Hey guys, like the video. Alright. I got a lot of stuff I'm working on. I don't want to just do reactions only, but I am going to do these and try to make my own version of original content. So like the video, I'm putting a lot of time and effort into these videos. All right, so without further ado, let's get into it.
Men like independent, beautiful, strong women, and then they also fucking hate independent, beautiful, strong women. So it's difficult to be with really any men when you are an independent, beautiful, strong woman.
Hold on, wait. I gotta stop early here. Men don't hate women. That's where we're gonna put a period right there, because that's where they're in. That's where that ends. We don't hate women, love women. However, women who make their own money and claim that they're strong and independent, but still don't want to spend their money, those are the type of women we generally don't like to deal with. Why? Because what's the point of you having your money if you don't want to spend it, right? You don't want to spend it on me. You just want to spend it on yourself, but you want me to spend my money on you. Make that make sense.
And it's like insanely disheartening.
My name is Sabrina, and here's a list of things that would give me the ick if I see a man doing it. Take everything I say with a grain of salt. I ain't shit. We're starting with number 1, drinking out of a straw. As a grown man, why are we wrapping our lips around something and sucking? What made you think that was okay? Number 2, ties into drinking out of a straw, but ordering an iced coffee. I don't think a man should be swirling a cut and like the ice, make it. That's not for you. That's not for you to experience. That's for the girlies. And frankly, it's like, what, is the regular coffee too hot for you, sissy? Number 3, when asked medium, mild, or spicy, and responding with anything other than spicy, you're weak. Immediately, you're weak. I wouldn't trust you to defend me for nothing. You can't.
Okay, wait a minute. Now, there are a few things that I kind of get it, like the straw thing. Yeah, listen. If you disagree, let me know in the comments. The straw thing, yeah, I'm not. I don't know. I just don't like the idea of sucking out of a straw. Pause. Hey, pause. Big pause. Another thing is when you eat a banana, like you gotta break it and throw it in your mouth. Pause. You cannot be holding the banana in your hand, peel it, and then you take a bite. You're starting to get images in your head. Okay, that's just now the medium, mild, or spicy. Like, wait, okay, you're going too far now. And with the iced coffee thing, a man can't have an iced coffee. Now I get it. If you said iced coffee with a straw in it, right? Maybe I'll give you a little bit of leeway there. But the man can have an iced coffee, and the man can have medium or mild food. I'm from Chicago. I love mild sauce, right? It's not too hot. It's not. It's sweet enough, and it has a little bit of kick to it. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. Tripping.
Can't even freaking handle Tabasco. Number 4, having allergies. What's wrong with you? Why? Like, as a man, why? What are you talking about? Oh, I can't handle pollen. I gotta go. Number 5, I think, having asthma. You can't handle air? You can't handle air? Alright. Number 6, owning any other pet other than a dog. That's weird. Why do you want a parrot? Why do you want a cat? As a man, why do you have a cat? That's for the ladies. Number 7, if I'm in the car with you and you can't find parking and you're just dumb at finding parking and you want to park on the other side of the world while I'm on a dinner date with you, I got a dress and heels on. We got Giuseppe's on my feet and you want me to walk?
Yeah, this girl gonna be First of all, she's only gonna deal with a certain type of guy anyway. But this chick's gonna end up single until she like 40, 45, and then some idiot is gonna marry her. On the cat thing, yeah, I'm not a big cat person, but yeah, I just don't get it with cats at all. I don't hate cats or anything like that. I just don't prefer them. If somebody else had a cat, I was dating a chick, she had a cat, Bella. I love the cat, but I played with her like she was a dog because I love dogs. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, any other pet outside of a dog, I'm really not. Because a dog is really simple. You know, you walk it, you feed it. You know, but I treat my dogs very well. They get premium food, premium treats. I don't cage them. I don't even put them on a leash. I just like them to. But also, they're obedient to me. You know, I established that. You have to establish that dominance. But anyway, I'm not a cat person. Anyway, let's keep going with the video.
Just Uber me a ride home, please. Number 8. I ran out of ideas, but when I have more, I'll let you know. Bye-bye.
I just saw a video of this guy talking about how he just deleted all the dating apps, which we all should. I deleted my dating apps like 2 months ago, 3 months ago, and I haven't been back since. We need to bring back approaching people in real life. I personally don't think that there's anything wrong with the location that you choose. I think it's just about how respectful and considerate you are in whatever location.
Lies. Now, you know what? I'm not going to say that's a lie. What I'll say is this. This only matters or applies to you if she finds you attractive. So, a girl like this, very attractive, she's definitely not dealing with the average guy. That's when everything's going to come into play as far as like how you look, how you dress, how you smell, your fitness level. And if you're in the parking lot and you meet her, best believe whatever you're driving is going to take a part of the assessment.
For example, if you go up to a girl at the gym, make sure that she's like resting or something. Don't
do that. Don't approach girls at the gym, right? Gym game is very, 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 I'm not going to say difficult, but it's almost a slow burn, right? Because there's consistency that has to be there, and that builds familiarity, and the right opportunity has to present itself for you to then go ahead and say something to that girl. Just pulling up like that and pulling up from 30, it's just not gonna work.
And not like mid-workout, because that does happen. And being respectful, as in whatever the outcome is, you're still going to be respectful to this person. The reason why we get like scared of like saying no and like not giving our number is because of the way that we're scared that how you guys are going to react. So I feel like keeping in mind that no matter what the outcome is, everything's going to be just fine, and you have to be respectful and just be a considerate human being. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Bring back approaching people in real life. Like, bring back talking to people in person outside of like the club or the bars. Like at the grocery store, at the gas station. I don't really love the gas station. Gas station kind of scary. At the gym, at volunteer events. I don't know. Bring it back.
Okay, and here's a thought. So I just made a TikTok saying like, what if all girls deleted dating apps and then the men don't have like a pool to choose from, and then they would have to actually like talk to us when they go out? Because, and I'm not the only one saying this on this app. Another girl was like,
they keep saying something about this male loneliness epidemic, but all we see is women talking about how they can reduce the amount of options men have, so they are forced to come talk to them. Ain't that funny? So strange.
guys don't approach me at bars, and she was like gorgeous, stunning, and it's like, why not? Like, I would go up to you. I'd say, hey, you're really pretty, you know? Anyways, so then it had me thinking, well, what if all girls just deleted social media? And then it had me thinking in another thought, if girls were to delete social media, guys would probably be off of social media, most likely, like hypothetically speaking, duh, obviously. But if every man in the world deleted their social media, girls would still be on there. And honestly, I bet we would be more naked on there because we don't have weirdo men trying.
Lies. I'm not gonna say that some of this wouldn't work, because we do things for them and they do things for us. If men all got off social media, they would lose their minds. They would lose their complete minds. They wouldn't be getting any likes, any comments. They would just be on there complaining even more so, where are all the men? Right? That's what would happen. And them getting off social media will never happen. They will never collectively do anything. Even though if they did do that, they have the power to get us in line, just like we have the power to get them in line. However, on their side, they got the 304s that's ruining it for them and creating the problems for them, right? Asking for outrageous things upon meeting someone, demanding all this stuff in the dating phase, paying their rent, paying their car note, insurance, whatever have you. And then on our side, we have the simpletons, right? Who they just will dish out money to a girl for nothing. I mean, they literally will buy feed pics. I'm not even gonna say the most extreme thing I've heard of. Well, an OF girl doing an interview saying that somebody paid her for this, right? And it's ridiculous. So we got the simpletons on our side that's ruining it for men, solid dudes. And then you have the 304s over there ruining it for them.
Okay, we need to normalize guys approaching girls at the gym, because right now it's just awkward for everyone. There will be a guy I see every day, we make eye contact, we do the little half smile thing, and then nothing ever happens. This goes on for weeks. At that point, we're basically coworkers. I'm not asking to be hit on mid-squat or anything, but if you catch me between sets and just say hi, that's not weird. What's weird is pretending we don't recognize each other after making eye contact 40 times.
Yeah, but here's the thing. This is what's going on in her head. And we can only go off of her story. That guy is most likely think, hey, she's just being nice. And they're not making eye contact like that, 40 times, right? If he's in the gym, he might be looking in that direction. You might think that he's looking at you, but he probably isn't looking at you, right? And in his mind, he's probably thinking the same thing. She's not looking at me. She's doing her set. She might just be looking at a machine or looking in a certain area just to see if that machine or that area is clear so they can go over there. A lot of people look around the gym. You know what? I'm going to say this for me because this is how I move through the gym. I'll be looking at certain areas and I'm just looking over there repeatedly to see if a machine is open. So I might look over there about 10 to 15 times, maybe 10. Well, let's say realistically, anywhere from 5 to 10 times. I'll look over there periodically, whether I'm after a set resting, I might look over there during the set, right? Because that area might be visible from where I'm at. And that's just what it is. And at the same time, if you go over there and it doesn't go your way, i.e. you get the number and it still has to work out past that, you can't go to that gym anymore.
Like, grow a pair and come talk to me.
Where is the best place for a man to approach a woman? Obviously, it's not the gym. We've seen the discourse on that. However, I saw a video today of a lady saying that a man approached her in a grocery store and she was like, oh my God, we can't even go to the grocery store in peace. And to that woman specifically, I say, absolutely. If you don't want people approaching you in the grocery store, you have every right to say that. But
you see how she contradicts herself. You cannot say it's cool for me, but if everybody else doesn't want it, then that's cool for them too. That can't happen. It has to be a mutual understanding for both men and women. Because I don't know if they know this, but we can't read minds, right? You can read cues, But sometimes that just could be somebody being nice. So it can't be, it's cool at this place. It's not cool at this place. It's cool for me, but it's not cool for her. Because that woman that is not cool for, she could represent 75% of women. Hell, she can represent 90% of women. She can represent 1%, 5%. There's no way to know.
As a collective, I'm worried because I'm like, if they can't approach us in the grocery store, I fear that their only option is DM. And I don't want an internet love story. So now I want to know from the women, like, where is home base? Like, where are we going to say, like, yes, if we are here, feel free to respectfully approach? What is that space? It can't only be from the comfort and safety of my phone. There's got to be a way in a space where I'm like, yeah, it's totally cool if you come up to me during this time if you see me here.
Again, this will never, they'll never come to some type of agreement, because we support all girls, right? So you're gonna have a percentage of girls who disagree with whatever area that you come up with, and then you're gonna have girls who agree. Yeah, you're just gonna have girls who agree and disagree with whatever area you come up with.
Because I fear we're running out of options, and God forbid my husband is like user 55 on Instagram and I like never open his DM. You know?
Bring back the days of hitting on women, please. I just came back from a high rocks class, and girl, I do so much. I put myself out there, but you guys are either not in that space, or even if they are like so closed off. I mean, I even dress cute. Like, look at my outfit. Look at it. Look at the back of this. It's so cute. I was dressing up cute, and guys are just like lazy or just zoned out, or I don't know, or taken, I guess. Look at that butt. I'm putting myself through high rocks. Like, come on. What do you want me to do? I'm not going on the dating apps. Have you seen the guys on dating apps? I'm not putting this on the dating app. So God help me, and that's the end of this video.
Why don't men approach women that they find attractive? And yes, I'm generalizing, y'all, because it's true. A lot of men don't approach women. If you find a woman attractive, you're not going to approach her. You're not going to tell her she's pretty. You never know. Have we as women made it hard for y'all to approach us? That's because sometimes, a lot of times, y'all be on dumb shit, and we don't, like, bro, relax. We don't be.
Question for the men. Why is it that men no longer really approach women in public? Because I feel like back in the 90s, early 2000s, you'd see it so frequently that men are walking up to women, having a little conversation, a little banter, a little flirt, and maybe even ask them out if things are going well. But I don't ever see that anymore. What's going on? Like, what happened? Can you guys let me know in the comments, please?
You must not be aware of the massive female entitlement that has swept the nation. Not saying that there's not male entitlement. So there was this woman, and she almost drowned in the ocean or wherever the heck she was at, and a man saved her life, and she wanted to get him for sexual assault because he touched a breast in his attempt to save her life. So what makes you think that men are gonna care about us anymore? I don't like it either, but I know that anytime I ask a man for help, I'm met with, well, what are you going to do for me?
And before she goes on a little further, there was a story, I'm not sure of the story that she just told about the woman potentially drowning and the man saved her. However, there was a huge case where a guy saved a woman from being hit by a car or a bus or something, and she ended up trying to sue him for sexual harassment or something, or sexual conduct, or it was something. And it was absolutely ridiculous. So I don't want to say leave them to their fate, but hey, you know.
So if you expect these men to jump up and help a woman that is being loud and incredibly disrespectful, regardless of what reason it's for, even if they agree with the reason that she's doing it, they're most likely not going to be there to be the savior, because a lot of men just don't do that anymore, because we can do that ourselves, or, you know, whatever. And I'm not saying that this didn't occur because it's well deserved to toxic men, but the problem is it's affected good men too. And men don't know who is good and who is bad, and not a whole lot of them are very helpful anymore.
I don't understand how it's 2026 and men are still acting like they don't need to put any effort into their appearance to attract a woman. I'm so sorry, but you guys are not the sole breadwinners anymore. Women these days are making their own money and we're still looking good while doing it. So when I'm looking for a guy to date, whether or not he takes proper care of himself is definitely something I consider, because why should I be working a full-time job and putting effort into how I present myself and then date a man who looks like a slob? So please, practice good personal hygiene, wear clothes that actually fit you, put effort into styling your hair. And if you
Now, I'm going to stop there because this is something that I always will harp upon, right? And it's not just to get better interactions with women. When you do this, you get better interactions in the world, right? People will treat you 10 times better if you are well-groomed, dress well, and you are in shape, right? Now, I'm not, the money thing is, I would say, subjective, just because you do need it, but the amount is subject to each individual person. That money will get you the things that you need to look the way that, well, to get the results that I'm saying that you can get. Again, being well groomed, having tailored clothes that fit, right? Your style curated to, what you want to present, and physical fitness.
you don't know where to start with any of that stuff, I recommend Based Body Works because they have literally everything you need. So if you want it to be easy, just go on Based and scroll through what they have, and I promise you will find what you need. And if you don't care, that's fine. Just don't be surprised when you can't get a girl.
Okay, I went out in the wild tonight, and what I'm learning is guys, they don't come up to you anymore. Like, guys no longer approach you. Maybe it's just me that they don't approach, but what is happening in this society? Like, are you too afraid, or are you uninterested? Do we have to make the move? Like, please tell me, because I would love to meet somebody out in person. Like, I don't want to do the dating apps or online, but this is what it's come to. Not getting approached, not seeing anyone out.
No, because we need to speak about this. Why are we in a epidemic of men who no longer pursue women? It's not even like when we were younger. It kind of is when they would tell their friend, I don't play like you. You know, people still do that, but at the same time, it don't even get to a point like that. It get to a point where they just will stare at you and never say nothing. Y'all gotta stop doing this. And then a woman is not gonna be with a dude who can't even have confidence to come up and get what he want. Not to say you gonna get what you want, but you the man. And if you have interest in somebody, why not pursue it, especially being the man? I just don't see that, because you wouldn't want a woman coming up to you. I mean, some dudes don't mind that, but at the same time, it's like a woman shouldn't have to.
Okay, I'm gonna stop it there. I'm gonna end with this. They don't understand that guys are getting way more information than they've ever gotten before, right? You have older guys giving you, they're basically telling you the future, in a sense of, and you get to see the process play out of any relationship on the internet. What do I mean by that? A lot of guys, especially if they're logical and analytical to a certain degree, they're doing a cost-benefit analysis. And you understand that as soon as you meet this woman, from day one, you're paying, and it doesn't stop. You're going to be fine. A relationship is financed, right? I'm working on a video right now where I'm breaking down the bachelor lifestyle versus what it costs you to be in a relationship. And the numbers are staggering, because you can get that same level of affection and treatment with the bachelor lifestyle salary. Now, don't get it wrong. You have to have a certain amount of money. I don't want to say too much about that video. I'm putting this together now. Hopefully you guys like it. But yeah, you have to spend a lot of money being in a relationship. You really just do. And it's not really their fault. You know what I'm saying? It's just, things just are way more expensive now. And a lot of the stuff that they complain about, cooking and cleaning, you can have it outsourced now. But you have to have the right funds. Even you can the pleasure route, you can pay for that. You know, now some guys don't want to go that route even though you're doing it anyway. But all of that can be outsourced. But anyway, we come to the end. If you like the video, consider subscribing. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought about the video. Let me know what you thought about what I said. If you want to challenge me on anything, hey, drop a comment. I'll respond to you. Until the next one, guys. Peace.